What is going on, everybody? We are back. We are picking up exactly where we left off in the last video. We are going to knock out some of these Ravani side quests. So we have the treasure of Sharksmouth Mountain. Well, no, not really the wrongs of the amulet, but we are going to definitely do Warden Grey's final repose, because that is a quest that we started like in the beginning and we never completed it. So I think we should get to that, because we needed this to be open for us to do that quest. So let's head over there and finally complete the Warden Grey's final repose. All right.
Good. Needed some action. Good shot. Go. Get out of the way.
Good. All these darkspawn are handled. Oh, wow. Let's just go ahead and clear house so we're not bothered.
All clear.
Okay, learn the history of the first Kunari Warden. And hopefully I can open some of these chests that we saw along the way when we came over here to fight the Dragon King. Hold on. Is this right? Am I missing something? It says defeat the fury of Sharksmouth. Okay, it might have been something that I came across. Yep, here it is.
Particularly impressive spirit of anger.
Oh.
They attack from a distance.
Jeez.
They're at range.
Yo, let's get this set up. There you go.
How'd they like that?
That one, quickly.
They're hitting us from there.
Well struck.
Just making sure everybody gets damaged at this point. Too early.
Excellent work, Taash.
Let's go.
Already.
Burn that man to death.
That was for Grey. The Kunari in those old letters. He was a good warden.
The fury of Sharksmouth is finally defeated.
Ooh, man. Okay. So, inscribed shield, 4 knights rode to the battle, 1 fired to the rightward flank, her arrows a steel rain, 1 lingered, their shield behind to guard all's back, 1 went boldly to the fore, her sword thrust forward into the foe, 1 crept upon leftward flank, his hammer a harvested. Okay, so they're pretty much telling me what to do. So who's got the sword? Okay, hold on. Let me see something. Okay, so I guess this one's back. Hold on. Guess this one's leftward. Whoops. Huh. That's what this inscription says. So it's right. Oh, I didn't turn this one yet. So it's right, back, forward, leftward. Didn't mean to do that. Is that it? What am I missing here? Let's go find the rest of these clues then. It doesn't tell me which warden was which way. Maybe that's the issue I'm having. I'm just going in the order. There's a clue over there as well.
Ah, you follow Ravain's death customs, Taash?
With my mom's heart? Yeah. You know about that stuff?
Watchers often learn other death practices. I've read that great care goes into Ravaini memorial jewelry.
Yeah. Got the best gold. Goldsmith in the Lords. Did little runes in the old Qunari language along the edges. Even had a seer do a blessing. My mother would hate that.
Arvar born but warden made, Cruch held the walls at Mortsmouth and threw back the host of Toth. With a single blow of a great hammer, he slew the ogre. Okay, so this one's the wolf. So the wolf was the one with the hammer.
And you?
I'm glad she's with me.
There's another clue over there to the right. Oh, and there it is. Ah, I see it. Looks like that one goes all the way up. Into here. And then back. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to notice if you're... Good stuff. Okay, Syrian, the red. The red from Hein Ever came cutting with a deadly aim. With Gretchel she marched, and once he fell into the deep she walked. None known the count her bow reaped before the end. So red was the Hind Ever. Cutting wit and deadly aim. That was the archer. The red was the archer. So let's head back over there, and hopefully that's enough for us to figure this out again. Oh, I didn't even need to go this way. I could have just ran through the castle.
Have the Lords of Fortune picked a new expert to assess Kunari treasures?
Tried out a guy. Useless as tits on a drake. Couldn't tell a first expedition is Solitar from a Steel Age ritual jug.
Ridiculous. So you'll be handling things for the Lords?
I guess. Until we find a real expert. Like my mother.
I wish you luck in finding one.
Oh, geez. Gotta fight these guys.
There we go, Taash.
You got it.
Run! Quickly! Quickly!
Good. Oh, damn. You're done now.
Thank you, Emma. My pleasure.
Let's go. Alright, now let's figure out who's who. D on the silent. Okay, I was working on this thing for a while, but it come to find out that I had it right. I was just opposed, so I'm thinking my right versus their right. Okay, that was a bit confusing unnecessarily, but at least we got the clues. Yeah, so it's pretty much, since they're facing me, it's, yeah, right and left. Oh, what does it say? 4 knights rode into battle. Okay, yeah, same thing. All good stuff, please. Okay. And we got another unique. So this one does necrotic damage. 10% leech. This weapon leeches health on hit. You no longer gain health from potions or companion abilities. Okay, so then you would combine this sword with the, I think the potion thing that I just got, so that way I only get ultimate and my heals would be on hitting people and using my ultimate. Okay, if I was going for a necrotic damage build. Alright, so that is everything here on the coast. And then this one I'm not too pressed about. We might as well knock it out since we're here. That didn't take too long. Whoops. All we gotta do is clear out some demons. Shouldn't be too bad.
Behind you!
Add another burning stack. Alright, who's the strongest here? Oh, right there. And done.
Is everyone intact?
Easy enough.
Glinting, gleaming, stealing us with steel. Splinters flying as they kick in the door to our home.
Yeah, let's see. Can I fast travel there?
Hey, is being a lich fun?
It is a thing long dreamed of, an everlasting mystery to embrace.
Okay. Good.
I don't want to drop because all it's going to do is reset me. I was supposed to just go down the stairs. Alright, let's clear out this
I spy trouble ahead.
side of demons.
Move it! They're behind! Good work! Move your ass! Nice takedown!
Ah, there you are.
That one's ready.
Whenever you're ready.
Alright, good.
Okay. Chakra to Ebra.
Baking in my armor. So much hotter here than back in Ferelden. Kill on sight. But they don't look like abominations. They just look sad.
Alright, where to next? Oh, right there in the middle. Alright, hopefully this is the last sight of demons. So we can move on to the Halls of Valor. Cutscene, yep.
Trouble coming our way.
Ooh, boss battle.
There we go!
Ready and waiting.
Oh, she's not ready yet.
Quickly.
All yours!
Yeah.
Oh,
Good hit!
We ran, but they chased us. We tried to surrender, but they killed us as we knelt. The spirits roar as the fire comes. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The wood will always be scorched, but the rain has washed away the fire and smoke. Thank you.
alright. I don't need any more Lords of Fortune rep, but hey, I'll take it. Let's go knock out this quest for Taash. And then finally we'll be back on the main story. There were so many companion quests we had to do, but I'm glad we got them taken care of because, you know, everybody's a lot more powerful now. Everybody got their hero of the Veilguard stuff, except for Neve, which sucks. I think that's just because I chose to save Treviso over Minrathos.
Rescued some Dalish from being Archdemon breakfast, didn't you? Wish I could have seen the look on Elganan's face.
Okay, hold on. Where is she at? Oh, have I never been back here?
So, Taash pries the enormous ruby out of the statue's eye socket. Except then it wakes up, and now it's real pissed that it's missing an eye.
My.
What kind of statue was this?
Big snake.
Like, the size of a horse?
30 feet tall. Had the size of a wagon.
How'd you get up there?
They carved the scales. Made okay handholds.
And now we've got a giant, angry, one-eyed snake statue trying to swallow Taash whole.
Wait, how does that work? Where would they go? Did it have a stomach?
Wait for it.
Best part is, while Taash is pounding that snake's nose, she's still holding the ruby in her other hand. Maker's panties, I was so proud.
Oh,
Ah, shit. They're still holding it. Sorry.
What are you doing?
Pulling a barb.
Oh. Okay.
A barv?
Tradition in the Lords of Fortune, from one of our old members, Barv. Good guy, but like most of us, his plans went sideways a lot. Bad blood among your crew's not good for morale, but there's not always time for big, drawn-out apologies. So, when one of us screws up and we know we've screwed up, we do a quick 10 to put it right. Pulling a Barv. Ah, there we go.
I'm glad the Lords of Fortune have Taash's back.
Oh, Taash isn't the first non-binary member of the Lords.
Really?
It was a little before your time, but Horlicks was one of ours.
Huh.
Bastard looked better than I did in a dress or pants. And out of them, too.
So, you either learn to make fewer mistakes, or you get gigantic muscles.
Or both. I didn't expect the Lords to care about the stuff. Me being non-binary.
Kirkwall taught me about family. If it matters to you, it matters to me. I mean, to the, Lords.
Oh. Thanks.
Anyway, where was I? So, there Taash is, thigh-deep in a snake's maw and still holding the giant ruby in one hand. I yelled that we'll get them out of there, and Taash just yells back, "Get up its ass! I'll meet you in the middle!"
Okay, the stomach I get, but did it really have?
Hey. Who ate the last breaded cheese wand?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I guess I thought, well, I don't know what.
It's fine.
No, they're your favorite.
Lara, I know you're sorry, but you did mess up.
I know.
And what do we do when we mess up?
Yes, you're right. I'm pulling a barv. 1, 2, 3.
Heart's in the right place. Form's a little sloppy, though.
Bend your knees.
Alright, cool. Quest completed. So that should be everything. Yes. We are on to Words of the Wolf. Let's go see Solas. Apparently there's 2 chests in the lighthouse that I haven't found yet. Hopefully those will open up a little bit later. Because I haven't even seen them on my map. Everybody chit-chatting? Real quick. No convos needed.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganan was a reminder of simpler times.
Last time I got his attention, he got angry enough to come after us with the Blighted Dragons. Hopefully this baits him into a mistake we can use against him.
Every act of resistance is a thorn in his side. He will break soon. When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganan out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
What? We earned the respect of the Dreadwolf. That is surprising to hear.
I'm impressed you got that out without choking on it.
If I could not admit when I was wrong, I would be no better than Elganon. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. You work together with a camaraderie it took me centuries to build in my rebellion.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
That's why we'll win.
We've done some great work underwater. You know why no one else can save the world except us? Why the Inquisitor told me it had to be us. Because we don't give up. Knock us down, and we come back swinging.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
That is true.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elganon or his archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lakanis?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How much time?
Did Viago tell you how much time we have?
Days to weeks. Nothing more precise.
Well, that's our best lead so far. Track those supplies and we should find the gods.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Good fighting today.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. And be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Okay, so this conversation was had right after. Alright. What is this? A letter from the Hosberg wetlands. Rook, we have continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. We can't let this spread continue. We'll catch you up the next time you're in the wetlands. Alright. Does anyone have anything else to say while I'm here? Nope, everyone's pretty much clear. Something's coming. Yep, let's go to Docktown. Actually, let me upgrade this real quick. Just so I know where I stand at. and they want to give me a quest as well. Or did they already give me that quest? Nope. Alright. Because I remember last time she was talking about a haunting. Oh, yep, she does have a quest for me.
Our scribe. We've traced several disappearances to an unusual possession.
It seeks fear. Cut it down.
Okay, seems easy enough.
Suits Emmerich.
He wears the crown well. There is much to be done.
Okay, sell all that. Ah, it's not there yet. Yeah, I need level 4 for the memento. Alright. So I need more valuables. Okay. Oh, so this is also in the Hosberg wetlands. Yes, I'm glad I picked it up. Knock out multiple things in the same area. You know what I never did? Figure out what those candle hops were all for. I should look into that. Okay, there we go.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solas did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solas got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies? Dreadwolf? Fen'Harel? They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Elven for heart.
For my heart. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad, and looked at me as if I somehow mattered more than anything around us. For a time, I thought I would have followed anywhere he asked me to.
Must have been horrible when you learned the truth.
How could I have fallen in love with a god and never realized it? Why didn't he tell me? So many things he said. So many half-truths, inevitable in retrospect. And then, he went off to destroy the world, leaving me to clean up his mess.
You mean the Inquisition?
I mean all of this. He let me fall in love with him and then told me we couldn't. Then he told me not to follow, while leaving me just enough clues to find him.
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solas. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself and hoped that someone else could help him. Or maybe I'm the prideful one. imagining his broken heart so that I never have to face my folly. That I loved someone who made such grave mistakes, that I might love him still.
You almost sound like you're ready to join him in that prison in the Fade.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he felt the same? If I could leave the world behind and just have him? I don't know.
Inquisitor will be willing to reunite with Solas.
He really made you happy.
Yes. He really did.
Well, you deserve to be happy. As long as he's not, you know, trying to tear down the veil again.
That would put a dampener on things, yes.
This is all hypothetical anyway. He's trapped in the Fade with no way out.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell me about you and Bellara.
What? Who? How?
Morrigan has eyes everywhere.
Of course she does.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's just head to Treviso. Or you know what? No, we'll head to Habsburg. I'm so indecisive. Nah, Treviso. Let's get some main story stuff out the way. You know what? Let me go talk to this merchant real quick. Because, oh yeah, all my gear is legendary. Yeah, and the only thing I need is this, but this I get from the Veil.
Rook stopped the Antam, took down their comic maker. He did your job for you. He's a hero.
Your coin helps, and there's some good bargains out there for you.
Stirred up the butcher's Antam.
I'm just curious what's available. Pick this up. Oh, I never got the memento.
See you again.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from...
Jacobus.
No. I'm not going to stand around and listen to this. I'll see you later.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
We need both. If we're strong, we can stand against anyone.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
Interesting. What other information do you have? Yeah, what if it's a trap?
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Okay.
Try not to damage anything.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
Bold to try to trap a crow fighting the gods. I'm at least curious. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillenane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
I can't open that door.
Better be ready.
Venatori.
Don't stay there. Stay quick. Good hit.
I feel a blessing.
Okay. Yargo and Taash said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
That didn't look like I needed a mandatory party member for this.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antam flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The Jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
Yeah, you arranged this meeting.
You knew I was coming. Cut to the chase and tell me where the gods want their ritual.
The gods, they give strength.
But all they ask in return is everything.
I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers.
They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city!
So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Holy crap, that was intense.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the Blight. Finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher.
Done.
So the Butcher wants me to prove I'm crow enough to be worthy of Treviso. That's what's happening?
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, it's a cat. Alright, where is he at? I thought this was just going to be another conversation quest.
Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Maybe it's safer to pretend he's fine.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Gods gnaw at my mind. You need it. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
My city, my Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Antam.
Perfect place for this
How are we
fight.
gonna get information about the gods from that?
We have to hope he's still in there.
Got company.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city! This is the power the gods give!
Butcher, where is the ritual?
So beautiful, but not like Treviso. Final ritual! Use it, Jewel!
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
Done.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
At least the Butcher wasn't lying.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
This dude's such a douche.
You godless traitor! You weren't powerless against the Butcher, you were working with him!
I don't expect you to understand this, but sometimes governance means not showing your entire hand.
You sold the crows out to the Untom.
I kept Treviso safe, protected. Unlike you crows, I had to think ahead. You know what the Untom did elsewhere in Antiva, and in every other city they occupied. You and your troop of fools would have gladly provoked the Untom to slaughter. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
Rationalize it however you want. Weight the scales so they tip in your favor. You're still a traitor who gave up on the fight and gave up on us. You didn't prevent a slaughter, you just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the butcher,
someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook, instead of wasting your talents with that gang of circus rejects. But this city is mine. We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Untom. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting. They also understand that bringing order to Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island, have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Untom fell in line?
Eventually is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
If only we'd figured out it was Eventually before all this started.
I wish the same. But regret does neither of us good.
We knew someone had delivered Treviso to the butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Eventually all along. They think they have the power in the Untom, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Eventually will be hiding, so we will hound their Untom and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
Eventually keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Untom beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Untom would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
You're not concerned the gods will send the Untom more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
When Eventually left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
We'll stop Eventually.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Eventually confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillanane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Eventually.
You are a crow, and you have suffered the governor's treachery. You should be here when we stop them.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
For the love of Treviso, the blighted corrupt butcher revealed Tearstone Island as the location of the god's next ritual. He is dead, but the governor Evinci declared themselves the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antom. Now Evinci controls the Antom, and the crows must fight harder than ever to dispose the corrupt governor. All right.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
All right. Well, we will do that in the next video. Let's see what the quests are. So we got the next one, Actus 1, and then we got the Hosberg Islands. So we got to clear that all out. So I will leave that for the next one. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I know this is a long playlist, but there's a lot of game to be had. And I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.